movie.
Yeah, it is.
Do you know anybody who actually liked it? Because I don't.
I think my little brother.
How old is your little brother?
Like 15.
Yeah, okay, 15-year-olds.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it was probably
Now,
targeted to 15-year-olds.
am I really, like, am I putting down a kid's movie? Is that what I'm doing right now? Am I being that guy?
I don't know.
Because to be honest, I thought that the age range they were going for was about, like, 15 to kind of like my age, maybe. I mean, that's really, the type of people who go to see movies like that.
Yeah, based on content, like his.
I mean, come on, I saw Transformers in the movie theater. Yeah, I mean, yeah, little kids went to see it too, but I mean, it was an entertaining movie, even though
For all
it didn't have
ages.
Eeyore in it.
Yeah, it had Eeyore in it, and it was still entertaining. And,
I mean, to my knowledge, I thought the Zohan was supposed to be kind of like Happy Gilmore and just shoot for that nice little age range there where you can, like, make a fart joke and everybody laughs,
Yeah, it can appeal to all ages, but it's really, I don't think it would, like, appeal to people who are 15 because...
Oh, and as far as, like, the whole having his way with the old ladies, yes, Happy Gilmore did do that at the beginning of the movie. He had the woman in his apartment, but it wasn't like a recurring thing.
Yeah,
it happened the one time. And I know, just in case somebody tries to call you out on that, yes, he does do the same thing in that movie, but it's not really. It's like, you really can't say it's the same thing. It's like apples and oranges.
Yeah, and plus she was a lot younger from what I realized. These other...
No, not really.
Really? I don't remember.
She accidentally heard him singing when the night.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then she came up.
Right.
And then I was like, oh, hi. And then it just kind of happened.
One of those awkward moments.
It wasn't so much him, like, servicing them, as they're, like, standing in line, like, really, come on.
Yeah, exactly.
I won't even get into the whole, like, degrading toward women thing, like, oh, yeah, this guy comes and he just has this power over women, and it's, we're not even going to, because I can talk for half an hour about that, because it's retarded.
Yeah, and then, like, the people call in and they start screaming at me and want to twist my head off and...
I'd actually prefer if somebody would call in.
Really? You know what? I could go ahead and...
Give them the phone number.
Advise people to call in at 352-588-7440. Very toll-free number. I will not make you pay a cent. If you call in and talk to me about your troubles, what troubles me about...
Or talk about Patrick Warburton, because that seems to be a
talk
popular...
about Patrick Warburton. That would make
us.
me feel pretty superior. If you don't know who he is, he's been in a couple of... let me see movies that he's been in. Kids movies.
He was in the very end of Get Smart. He was the robot guy. He was Jaime.
He was Jaime.
He's the voice of Brock Sampson
from the Venture Brothers.
And if you don't know what that is, you probably should get on your computer right now and start watching some episodes, because it's
very good show.
It's fun stuff.
It taught me pretty much everything I need to know about modern day. Yeah, pretty much. Gee,
and what else was he on?
Technotronic. That's where I learned about Technotronic.
Oh, no. Don't talk about Technotronic.
I won't talk about Technotronic. I promise I won't talk about Technotronic.
That makes my blood hurt.
They're a Congolese pop techno band or something.
With an extremely androgynous...
Yeah, I'm still...
We're gonna go ahead and call it a lead singer, because I'm not sure what else you could call that role.
You just call...
Not so much singing as it is, like, kind of just talking.
Oh, yeah.
And... yeah, whatever.
But still, a lot of people learned about Technotronic from the show The Venture Brothers. The part where he's like, the guy's dying in his arms, and he's like, sing me a Technotronic song. And he's like, yeah, I really don't do that. I don't think you're going to die. I barely, like, I missed your spleen by a couple inches. And he's like, he keeps talking to him, and he's like, he won't give up. He just wants him to sing him a Technotronic song, and he starts singing Pump Up the Jam. Which, by the way, if you haven't heard it, I advise that you
I advise that you do not go on YouTube.
I advise that you do not go on YouTube and under the search bar look up Pump Up the Jam by Technotronic, and I advise you especially not to listen to the entire song. And if you can, please just downvote it, because...
Yes, please. If there was, like, a half star, it should definitely get it.
Yeah, and rarely do I see a video that deserves a 6 star, because it only goes to 5. I've seen some videos that need 6 stars. They need a 6 stars button. Oh, that and on Facebook, there's no dislike button. There's only like and comment.
That's very 1984.
There's no dislike button.
Yeah, no, you can't say you don't like something. It's like the word doesn't exist.
Well, that's Facebook for you. It's kind of like the book 1984.
That's kind of disturbing. I don't Facebook anymore, and I'm actually kind of glad that I don't.
Oh, it's gotten really weird, actually.
The only thing I wanted to make, like, I wanted to make a group that would actually have, like, random people joining it. So I made the name game group.
Oh, that's always fun to make a group.
Yes.
Like,
if you people want to go ahead and look that up, it's a game I invented. I'll go ahead and let the group explain it. If you come up with a funny enough one, you get to become an officer. But I haven't checked on it in the past, like, 2 or 3 months or so.
So if you want to do that, you can go to www.facebook.com and look up the name game under groups. It should be, are you the group leader, creator?
Yeah, I'm the creator.
Well, you are the creator.
I invented the game after all.
Yeah, you did invent the game, and it goes by pictures. The picture should be just
The name, yeah,
black
actually,
sign, white letters, the name game.
Yeah, the name game. That's all it says.
That's all it says.
Have you ever? He hasn't explained the name game to you before, has he?
No, I have not tried to weird him out that much yet.
Being a college freshman and not having a lot of money, so like, basically, free time involved sitting around in like people's apartments and like drinking very cheap coffee, just kind of like staring at each other. Maybe watching TV or playing some Xbox.
That's what I do at home.
But started inventing like weird stuff to do to fill the time, because I mean, you know, you pay $60 a pop, you can't exactly go buy a new Xbox game every time you get bored. So I'm going to go back on my word. I'm going to explain it briefly. You take a person's name, 2 people's names. It can actually be a person, a company, anything that's like commonly known. For example, we'll take Michael Clark Duncan, okay, actor guy, and then you take his last name, Duncan. You find something, some other name that begins with Duncan, like Dunkin' Donuts.
Michael
You
Clark
combine
Dunkin'
them,
Donuts.
Michael Clark Dunkin' Donuts, and then you just come up with random crazy combinations like, you know, Boy George the singer, and you know we have Boy George Bush. Why not?
Or what's another one that I like? I'm not going to
Elton
use
John Madden, that's another great one.
Elton
He's
John.
like a sports commentator that plays the piano. There's no part of that I didn't like.
you see the offense, and I'm going to play this on the piano for you. Yeah, sort of like that.
Yeah,
That would
seriously.
be really interesting. But what's another good one? I'm trying to think. I'm not going to use the one with Jeremy.
It's like,
Irons.
oh, that tackle reminds me of when Rock was young. Me and Susie had so much fun.
Well, this tackle red, I'm just going to play this out. It reminds me when Rock was young.
Yeah, okay. Yes.
I won't
No,
blame you anymore.
sorry.
The Elton John.
So I mean,
John
like
Madden.
I literally have like a book that's just full of these names. Sly Stone Phillips, you know,
That's cool.
totally invented that. It's way much more fun to play than the potato game, although the potato game is fun.
The potato game can be fun.
We'll talk about that on Monday.
Talk about that
We'll keep you all in suspense.
in suspense.
The 7 or 8 people who are maybe listening. I don't
Hey,
know.
7 or 8 is better than the none that I started out with.
Yes,
That's
look at it.
true.
That is very
It's
true.
true.
Very true.
Um,
You know, and speaking of which, I should try and advertise this on the radio, but it probably won't work. You can go to my Facebook group. It's the Mid-Morning Show. Should be a picture of a little radio tower. And